Hi everyone, thank you for joining us. It's Dave here from Band of Badgers, and as you can see, we've got some Warlock Tiles. These are specifically the summoning circles from WIZKIDS. Now, we've been sent these because we're actually going to be doing a project with them early next year, take us into 2022. And we wanted to show this off because these are really cool. I'm going to bring the camera in close. We've got a lot of reflection on the back because all the kind of the plasticky bits. If you haven't seen these are really nifty. It's basically a 4x4 tile for their Warlock range, which does exactly that. With a use of a color changing LED, you have your own magic circles or summoning circles or devil circles, whatever you want to do. Now it says there it is compatible with Warlock Tiles. You can create cool magical effects in your games for traps or other spells. LED included. It also includes the battery. You can click on and click off. It does 3 different states for each color. I believe you have green, red, and white. And what does that last one say? It works with existing WIZKIDS products. Yep, it just kind of fits in quite nicely, actually. It's the right size and right shape. On this side, you've got a brief description of what it actually is. So, everything you need for a multi-room adventure scenarios. Warlock Tiles, summoning circles, an all-new way to experience summoning in your campaign. This magical set comes pre-painted with intricate otherworldly designs and features LED light-up base in different colours to represent 5 unique types of summoning circles, including the Arcane Circle, a Holy Circle, the Whirling Circle, and more. And it mentions more if you just keep on looking down. It actually lists all 5 that you get in the pack. So you get Arcane, Druid, Demonic, Holy, and Whirling. Now, Whirling doesn't actually move, but it does look pretty snazzy. And as I mentioned, this is a 4x4 light-up LED base. So it is slightly different to the other tiles. You also get the Warlock leaflet inside. So let's pop this open. It's already opened it because, you know, when this arrived, it's got LEDs. I wanted to plug it in straight away. Apologies for the noise. Of course I did. But yeah, it's a very simple box. This retails for about £40 here in the UK. I have seen it various prices, but if you have a local game store, you can get on Amazon, but you know, who wants to do that? Go to your local game store, support the businesses. You can get it for around £40. Now, if also you didn't know, WIZKIDS, if you go to shop.wizkids.com, they can also sell direct now. The catch is, while the packages or the products are in pounds, which is what we want, you have to pay the shipping. They're still coming over from the States, as far as I know. So here's a little bit on the leaflet. There you go. Simply place the summoning tile onto your area you want, and away you go. Now they've actually done it this way. I've done it differently, and I'll show you in my mind what was going to do. This is just an advert, their kind of product leaflet for all their other items or some of their items, but you can kind of see there. That's what we want to get to. Kind of a dark, mysterious room with a glowing power circle in there. So anyway, that's the box. Very small. That's the leaflet you get inside. Now let's have a look at the fun stuff. Now this is going to make some noise. I do apologise as I drag these things out. And pop that. Now, when you buy these straight away, you do have the battery. You do have that. You know, you got to kind of undo the panel here. It's one of those. If you wear glasses, you'll know how small this screw is. That is tiny, and it's just a round battery. Okay, so it's like a watch battery. So that plugs in. That is your base, and all that does. I'll turn it on so you can see. There we go. It doesn't make noises. That was just me. There we go. So that's the base. Then you have these 5 options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice and easy. This one's like it's kind of stained as well, which I quite like. Maybe it's like rust or old blood or, you know, sacrifices, that kind of thing. Now on the back, don't worry about these squares. These are actually just light diffusers, because on here, these are the actual lights themselves, powered by your watch. And when you click it, it turns on. So there we go. There's a nice green light. And as you can see, look at my hands, how bright that is. So there's 3 different states. You've got permanently on, which is quite bright. I wonder if can I make it darker? Is that gonna, wow, there we go. So now you can really kind of see how much that is glowing on there. So look, we have 3 different states. That's on. Then we have the flicker. It kind of powers up and down. That's quite nice. You get quite a lot of glow on there. And then you click it again, and you have this kind of flick. It kind of goes up and down and up and down, and then it goes full power, which I quite like. Really nice looking glow effect. I don't know if that will come in, if that was just, there we go. And you can kind of see it flickering there, building up in its power. So, though, and we have different colors. So that's the green. Then it turns off. So you get cycle of 3, and then it'll change color. Now we have the red. I mean, wow, look at that. That is amazing. And we have the power. It's almost like you've got like oranges in there with this color. Look, it's like flame. And even like you can see it just coming through the stone there. Look, like hellish lava. And again, you got the power. There we go. There's the power version. Slowly just kind of generates it. Push it again. That turns it off. Now, so you had green, had red. Now we get white. That is bright. That is incredible. I mean, look at the clarity on that. And I love this shape. Look, you can see these kind of moons slowly becoming full. So again, once your players walk into this room and they see these, whether it's their summoning circle, whether it's the Mad Mage, whoever it might be, look at that. Let's get some more. Those are really nice effects. So let's have a quick look through the other styles. So leave it on green. Oh, no, we'll put it back to white because that was probably easier to see. Well, actually, the red was so cool. We're gonna leave it on red. So that was one. I don't know which is which. That's the downside. I don't know. It mentions Holy Circle, Arcane Circle. I'm not sure which is which. But look at that. That is really nice. There we go. All right, so that was that one. That's one. That's number 2. Let's swatch these over. This is definitely the whirling one. There we go. The whirling one. But look at that. You can just see like bits of orange in there. That's the red. And whether it's coming out on camera, I don't know. You can see the kind of reflection on my hand. How powerful that is. I'll get some minis in a sec and we'll put it against that. But for me, looking at this is bright. I mean, it's a really deep red. It's probably not that. It's probably more kind of pinky, a bit faded on the camera that I can see. Let's try this one. Look at that. Wow. It's almost like it's like Celtic on that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last one 5. Cool. That's got to be your summoning circle. Look at that. That is amazing. Okay, so let's move that to one side over there. Let's keep it on because it looks kind of cool. So here's your Warlock Tiles. Let's turn the big light back on. Here we go. So you can see this is a standard Warlock Tile. This is, if you haven't seen them, this is it. They're double-sided Warlock Tiles. So you can have wood if you wanted a building, a room, a tavern, a structure. It doesn't always have to be dungeon tiles. But I keep this one handy in the room for when we do miniature painting. If you didn't know, we also have a miniature painting show called The Great British Brush Off. We have guest professional artists, and we just kind of hang out and chat and paint minis. So there we go. So that is a room. So if we take this apart, and you can kind of see how these work. These are the various clips. It's really kind of simple. So what we do, let's keep that. And I'll take this one away. Let's keep those. Let's take that out. We'll plug that in there. Here we go. And then if it had a wall, that would go on there. And if the door, that would go on there. And then, do I have any minis? Yeah, let's get some minis in there. Look at that. That is pretty amazing. For those of you who have seen our various kind of stories, you'll know all the things that we kind of get up to on our various shows, which is a lot of fun to do in our games. We use a lot of miniatures in our games, so we do tend to use these quite a lot. This is not how we use our miniatures in the games. This is me just trying to arrange it in front of the camera. So there we go. And then you could throw in, boom, you got that. And this is how, again, look, there you go, clear bases for your minis. It lets the lights through for the summoning circle. Let's try again with let's try the light off again and see how that lights up. Whoa, look at that. You can see how much light is coming up this dude now. If only these lit up, that would be brilliant. That is utterly amazing. Dare the heroes ever stand in a circle? Probably not. There we go. This is a much larger mini as well. It's not it's not the light that effect just doing that. There we go. That is a much larger mini. So those are the summoning circles. Let's turn that light back on. Otherwise I'm sitting here in the dark. You can see how strong that is. Again, if you was in a room and you're, playing on a dining table or playing in a pub or at a convention hall, and they've got they're going to have the lights on anyway. It's still bright enough that you can see. So that is a lot. That is really impressive. Let's try the bright white one as well. There we go. I mean, look at that. You can just throw these tiles around. That looks incredible. Now, if they're not on, so there's a tile, just to prove it. There you go. They just blend in. That does look pretty amazing. I'm really chuffed. So as I said, we've got a new project coming on in the new year. I hope you join us for it. Please do, if you make sure you not to miss it. Do subscribe, like and share, all that jazz. And we're not going to tell you what it is just yet. It's going to be a surprise. We have a Christmas special coming up, which will be a live announcement. And we'll do a series of announcements then. It is going to be a show with special guests and some special players. So do join us for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. And now we have real summoning circles. Right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for joining us. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.